Hi, my name is George B. Thomas. I am HubSpot helper and owner at George B. Thomas LLC. Why am I a Happily partner? To be honest with you, it actually has everything to do with the team. So I first heard about Happily through Connor Jeffers and then quickly met Dax. Dax and I started to conversate actually about a completely different conversation around creating content and the power of creating content because they wanted to get these apps out into the ecosystem. And I had been creating HubSpot tutorials for years. And when I saw the apps, I was actually intrigued because I knew that my customers could use some of the same stuff that I was looking at. So I quickly asked them, how do I become a partner? And how do I get my hands on several of these apps so I can start to implement them and then talk to my clients about it? And when I look at the Happily team and the way that they create their apps, it's all about enabling humans to do what they need to do with the software. And to know that you actually have the ability to find something that can attach to something that you're already bought into, something that the team is already using, is a lifesaver. And so knowing that we have these extra tools that we can grab and just keep streamlining the growth and the motion, the aspirational point that they're trying to get to, like that makes me sleep at night. When you think about HubSpot and you think about why do I like HubSpot, it's the humanness, it's the culture, it's the other people who have bought into doing business in a better way. The Happily team enables that. I mean, they're fun, yes, but my goodness, they're educational. So they don't just sell you something and like leave you there to hang. They're like, and this is how you do the dope stuff with the things that we created. There's two really that I want to talk about. One is TickTock Today, which it's real simple. It just sets today's date in your portal, but it allows you to use nerdy calculations in properties and do some wonderful things, especially around measuring and things like that that you couldn't do before. But the other one that is like the real deal Holyfield is Clone Attack. And being able to actually clone deals, companies, contacts, because nobody should ever have to start from scratch. But being able to pick something that's 70 or 80% the way there, clone it and roll with it, talk about time saver. And that's the thing, we can't get time back unless you're using Clone Attack. Honestly, it revolutionized the way that we do billing, and it's enabled the person who does our invoices and quotes to save so much time that they can focus on other things that they need to be focusing on versus stuck in HubSpot making a new invoice, oh my gosh, right? They can just clone it and they're off to the races. And what I want you to think about when we talk about saving time is you usually think about yourself. But you have to think about the team. If you're 5, 20, 50 people and you've enabled them to use Clone Attack and you're saving that much time across your organization, you might be saving days and weeks in a year just by adding one little app to your HubSpot portal. Listen, in 2012, when I started with HubSpot, there was no marketplace, there was no apps. And so to be able to open up HubSpot and go to the marketplace and easily either look at the left column or the search bar for like what hurdle, what pothole, what gap am I trying to fill? And search for things like Timer Man because I need better SLAs, or I want to be able to duplicate something, so Clone Attack. But at the end of the day, when companies like Happily create these apps allowing you to fill the gaps, you know that you're just one step away from success.
And you know it was built happily.